Every second, a massive planetary-scale nuclear reactor bombards Earth with raw, violent energy. The sheer volume of this resource is staggering. A tiny fraction of the sunlight hitting our planet at any given moment contains enough latent energy to power all of human civilization. But we have a compatibility problem. Our civilization is largely unplugged from this massive power source because our machines are built to run on flowing electrons, what we call electricity. They cannot operate on raw cosmic heat or light. The central engineering challenge is finding a way to translate that incoming solar radiation into a stable, usable electrical current. For over a century, generating electricity meant boiling water to spin massive, heavy turbines. We can bypass all that heavy machinery through a silent, invisible process called the photovoltaic effect. Harnessing the sun relies entirely on manipulating matter at the subatomic level. This simplified diagram shows the microscopic structure of a solar cell, specifically a grid of silicon atoms locked together by highly stable electron bonds. When a single unit of sunlight, a photon, strikes this silicon structure, it transfers its energy directly into the grid. That impact forcefully knocks an electron loose. The electron breaks completely free from its atomic bond and begins to drift. That freed electron is now a rogue agent moving through the material. When millions of light particles strike the grid simultaneously, they knock loose a cascade of electrons, pushing them into a coordinated, flowing wave across the silicon structure. This specific directional movement of free electrons is the exact definition of direct current, or DC electricity. The panel generates continuous power with zero moving mechanical parts, because all the movement happens entirely on this invisible subatomic scale. This exploded diagram reveals the physical anatomy built around that subatomic reaction. The solar panel is divided into distinct functional layers. The top layers consist of a protective outer glass and an anti-reflective coating, precisely engineered to trap maximum incoming sunlight and prevent it from bouncing away. Embedded alongside the silicon cells is a grid of metal contacts. These act as high-speed highways, collecting the flowing electrons and routing them out of the panel. But here we hit a severe bottleneck. The panel produces direct current. Human homes and modern appliances operate exclusively on alternating current, or AC. We solve this with a vital piece of translation hardware called an inverter. The inverter takes the raw DC electricity and forces it into an alternating AC frequency. This newly converted AC power is now perfectly calibrated to run your lights, power your fans, and refrigerators safely. Without the mechanical translation provided by the inverter, the raw subsonic power generated on the roof would be completely useless to our electrical grid. Zooming out to the scale of a single home, we can see the completed localized loop. Sunlight hits the panel, flows down through the inverter, and actively powers the house. Often, the panels generate an energy surplus, producing far more power in the middle of the day than the home is actively consuming. This excess power can be dumped directly into local home battery systems, ensuring the house keeps running long after the sun goes down. This flowchart visualization illustrates net metering. If the local batteries are full, the unspooled excess electricity actively flows backward out of the house and into the wider city power grid. This creates a powerful economic incentive. Homeowners effectively act as mini power plants for their communities, earning financial credits for the surplus energy they supply. Multiply that single integrated home across millions of rooftops, paired with massive solar farms, and the true scale of the technology emerges. Expanding this infrastructure creates an infinite energy loop with zero harmful emissions, a direct planetary mechanism for fighting climate change. A solar panel on a roof is a silent, subatomic engine. It captures the power of a star to build a sustainable future.